So in this module, we will be tackling about the switching concept, and we have the two categories in switching concept, which is frame forwarding and collision and broadcast domains. Switching in networking. We have three various types of switches are used. LANs or local area network, WANs or wide area network, or PSTN or public switch telephone network. The decision on how a switch forwards traffic is made based on the flow of the traffic. There are two terms associated with frames entering and leaving an interface. We have ingress. This is used to describe the port where a frame enters the device. And the second is egress. This is used to describe the port that frames will use when leaving the device. So we have an example here of a switch which is we have a destination addresses and the ports. So if we send email from the port 1 to the destination of EA, it will only send to the port number 4, which is the EA. Switching in networking. A LAN which maintains a table that is referenced when forwarding traffic through the switch. A LAN switch forwards traffic based on the ingress port and the destination MAC address of the Ethernet frame. A switch is made up of integrated circuits and the accompanying software that controls the data paths through the switch. For a switch to know which port to use to transmit a frame, it must first learn which devices exist on each port. This table is stored in Content Addressable Memory, or CAM, which is a special type of memory used in high-speed searching application. LAN switches determine how to handle incoming data frames by maintaining the MAC addresses table. The switch references the information in the MAC address table to send frames destined for a specific device out of the port which has been assigned to that device. So in the switch learn and forward method, we have two steps, and step 1 is learn examining the source MAC address. Every frame that enters a switch is checked for new information. To learn, it does this by examining the source MAC address of the frame and port number where are the frame enter the switch. If the source MAC address does exist, the switch updates the refresh timer for that entry. But if the source MAC address does not exist in the MAC address table, the MAC address and incoming port number are added to the table. Step 2 is examining the destination MAC address. If the destination MAC address is a unicast address, the switch will look for a match between the destination MAC address of the frame and an entry in its MAC address table. If the destination MAC address is in the table, it will forward the frame out of the specified port. If the destination MAC address is not in the table, the switch will forward the frame out all the ports except in the incoming port. Switching forward methods. Switches make layer 2 forwarding decision very quickly. This is because of the software on applications specific integrated circuits. Layer 2 switches use one of two methods to switch frames. Store and forwarding switches. This method makes a forwarding decision on a frame after it has received the entire frame and check the frame or errors using a mathematical error checking mechanism known as a cycle redundancy check, or CRC. Cut-through switching. This method begins the forwarding process after the destination MAC address of an incoming frame and the egress port have been determined. We have store and forwarding switching. Store and forwarding switching are as distinguished from cut-through switching as following two primary characteristics. Error checking. After receiving the entire frame of the egress port, the switch compares the frame check sequence, or FCS, value in the last field of the datagram against its own FCS calculation. Second is automatic buffering. The ingress port buffering process used by store and forward switches provide the flexibility to support any mix of Ethernet speed So we have our example here, which is the store and forwarding switching entails receipt of the entire frame up to 9,200 bytes for jumbo frames before a forwarding decision is made. Also, we have cut-through switching. The store and forward switching method drops frames that do not pass the FCS check. By contrast, the cut-through switching method may forward invalid frames because no FCS check is performed. This means the switch can make a forwarding decision as soon as it has looked up in the destination MAC address of the frame in its MAC address table as shown in the figure. So, frames can begin to be forwarded as soon as the destination MAC is received. Collision domains. In legacy hub-based Ethernet segments, network devices competed for the shared medium. The network segments that share the same bandwidth between devices are known as collision domains. Ethernet switch ports default to auto-negotiate full duplex with compatible devices if connected to the half duplex device like a legacy hub. The switch port operates in half duplex, creating a collision domain. So we have here an example which is duplex if full. We have auto negotiation to full duplex and speed only 100 Mbps to 100 Mbps also. Broadcast domain. A collection of interconnected switches form a single broadcast domain. Only a network layer device such as a router can divide a layer 2 broadcast domain. When a device sends a layer 2 broadcast, the destination MAC address in the frame is set to all binary ones. The layer 2 broadcast domain is referred to as the MAC broadcast domain. The MAC broadcast domain consists all of devices on the LAN that receive broadcast frame from a host. When a switch receives a broadcast frame, it forwards the frame out each of its ports except the ingress port where the broadcast frame was received. The broadcasts are sometimes necessary for initially locating other devices and network services, but they also reduce network efficiency. When two switches are connected together, the broadcast domain is increased. Alleviate network congestions. LAN switches have special characteristic that helps them alleviate network congestions. By default, interconnected switch ports attempt to establish a link in full duplex, therefore eliminating collision domains. Switches interconnect LAN segments, use a MAC address table to determine egress report, and can lessen or eliminate collisions entirely. The characteristics of switch that alleviate network congestions include the following. Fast port speed. Ethernet switch ports speeds vary by the model and purpose. Fast internal switching switches use a fast internal bus or shared memory to provide high performance. Large frame buffers. Switches use large memory buffers to temporarily store more received frames before having to start dropping them. High port density. A high port density switch lowers overall cost, but it reduces the number of switches required.